good girl is gone, she gone forever.
Miami has become the greatest football team.
I don't care if you don't, but I think I'm better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a year after the 36. And there on your screen, Charles, the key inactive guys out this week.
And there's never anything good about any injury, but there's a silver lining to them, is that it creates opportunity for someone else on the depth chart. Will they take advantage of it with good play? Or have they not prepared well, thinking they'll never get on the field, and they'll go out there and hurt their team?
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. And what I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. That worked quite well.
Good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball. Well, they told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in Vegas. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to the ball.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First run now for Kyron Williams. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kyron Williams, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, but you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is what they have to tell themselves. Don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run left with Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Raiders defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Somewhat sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them were, but still all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release, and this will be incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Looking to throw. Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Able to avoid him. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Those moments to happen, incredible what they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They made it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41.
I got it, baby. Hey, check on board. Vegas, Vegas.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To the air, Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. To throw, it's Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 to the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Las Vegas, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Kyler Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that time is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Will Reichard to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying.
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyler Boyd with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Carlson set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And down he goes at the 45. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Williams looking to do it himself. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Here's Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches at the Dolphins' 41-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for the offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. Sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Throwing is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, a dangerous pass there that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Prescott from the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
To throw is Prescott. And it is Cole. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. First carry of the game for Zamir White. Solid stiff arm. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
It's a gain of 20. And the Dolphins
running right, it's Pollard. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this in the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Tony Pollard, 55 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty.
Daniel Carlson set to kick
After
off.
the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Something lost and never seen.
Looking to put a drive together.
What is on?
He'll look to Williams to begin things. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 23 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another intercepted.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Here we go. All right,
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Michael Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Brings up second.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And they finally put it in on his return. But not before he's all the way down to the 37. So really the first speed bump that this offense is encountering. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 14 yards as the pickup there at a Raider first.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. They'll throw the ball over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams is not going to get in here as they push it back to the 2-yard line.
He was taken down.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
What is it?
From the gun, here's Williams. And it's caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster there to make the grab. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now, 28-21.
Raiders 21. Will Riker to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's the result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. Finds his man. There's Jordan Allison. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. Down the left sideline. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Prescott off play action. This is Collins Kirk. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
6 more yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Pollard is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pollard one more time. Nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short.
And that is caught. Touchdown Miami.
Touchdown Miami.
Hunter Henry from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. And it looked like the operation got fouled up there. This ball was pushed to the right. It's no good.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. One that they want to fix immediately.
That's some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5. Here's second and 4 from the 24. Looking to throw is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Williams looking to do it himself. And he is in. Touchdown. Williams. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, and now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a good point throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Raiders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this one's to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime.
Makes the score Raiders 35, Dolphins 34. Will Riker to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he could even make it to the 15. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Hey, 47. Everybody, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46.
Final play of the half. Prescott. It's called downfield by Addison. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, first and goal. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Pollard again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Here's Prescott. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian Kirk with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this will be caught. They convert here for 2. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown stretch. So now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to like Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
They need 2. Here's third down.
Third and 2.
Back to throw. Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. Completes it to Jennings. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's caught out right by Jennings. Williams picking up 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rico Collins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance. That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he... He's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just held the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Prescott. And this one is incomplete. Zone
That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, Phil.
Now Prescott. And that is taken in by Boyd. And he'll be caught well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
So they'll fake the jet sweep, and now on play action, it's Prescott. They dial up the corner, makes that time, and it delivers to the turn of a 9-yard loss. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This is college Boyd. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Taking up the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Yeah, here we go.
Motion man left is Kirk. Play action now, Prescott. This is caught by Addison. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
25 yards on the play.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 5.
They'll run with Pollard. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
His kick is
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
42.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and allowed it through the passer game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Down the sideline he goes. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
34 yards.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Brought down there by Taylor Rapp.
No gain on the play.
Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
And actually, when they blitz, draw play is supposed to work very well. You're supposed to have them bypass the runner, and he slips past them. But they put their eyes in the right place, took away all the creases, and slowed him down in a big way.
All they just say is,
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. That's complete. It's Collins. And they move this all the way down the line. 25 yards that time.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
What is on?
To the air, Williams. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Hey, stay with him.
To throw, it's Williams. And they're going to get him. They bring it up with a sack back at the 16-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Throwing is Williams. Touchdown! Nico Collins. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route, whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Cooks on the return. Cooks flashing the footwork. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Going down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Prescott now. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5. Now Prescott. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
9 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Prescott to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. The pass deployed, and he brings it in on the crossing route. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a second and 2. In motion, the tight end. Now back to the ground game with White. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 18.
Taken down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. Let's play.
On play action, Prescott. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
To my life, always succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here's second and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
At the 16-yard line.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talking about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there. All that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A short one there with Fryermuth. gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Up the middle, it's Williams. For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A third down gain of 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for Jawan Jennings. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Here now, second and 10 from the 13. Working out of the gun, Williams. And take it into the end zone for another touchdown. Nico Collins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember. They felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here's first and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Raider defense delivers a score. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were a standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning three safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take one of the quarterbacks down, and that's exactly what they did. It came through the big time pick six.
63. Dolphins 52.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going. He'll be brought down at the 15. They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott to Henry. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field. That should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pitching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
To throw, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Complete to Boyd. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards falls short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Finds White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st down.
Now Dak. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now we'll give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to 48. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they will take a knee here. Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes